How to clear the SSC CGL exam. To clear the SSC CGL exam, you will need to create a winning strategy based on a careful analysis of the exam. In this video, you will learn how to do just that. SSC CGL Tier 1 exam is an objective exam comprising of 4 sections having 100 questions, 25 questions in each section, which will account for a total of 200 marks, maximum 50 marks in each section. There is a negative marking of 0.5 marks. The time duration of Tier 1 exam is 60 minutes. The section-wise detail of SSC CGL Tier 1 exam is: to crack the SSC CGL exam, it is necessary to thoroughly analyze the topics covered in all the 4 sections of the SSC CGL exam. So let's analyze each section one by one. Quantitative aptitude. This section will test your mathematical skills. Therefore, if you are clear about the basic concepts and formulas of mathematics, then this section can become your area of strength in the exam. As we can see in this pie chart, topics from arithmetic cover the maximum portion of the quant section, that is 48%. Data interpretation is the next scoring category of this section, covering 20% portion of the section. Geometry and mensuration cover 16%. Algebra covers only 8% portion of the section. Let's look at some tips through which you can ace the quantitative aptitude section of the SSC CGL exam. Work on your basics. When you are beginning your preparation, don't look for shortcuts first. Try to learn the basics of all the topics and gain in-depth knowledge so you have a strong foundation. Time management. You are required to allot proper time to important topics covered in the exam. Try not to give more than 1 minute to any question while solving them. Learn shortcut methods. For increasing calculation speed, students must focus on the shortcut methods which will help them in saving time for solving tough questions in the exam. English language and comprehension. Questions in this section will be designed to test the candidate's understanding and knowledge of English language. So, if you have good command over English grammar, rules and vocabulary usage along with good comprehension skills, then this section can become your area of strength in the SSC CGL exam. As we can see in this pie chart, topics from vocabulary usage cover the maximum portion of the English language section, that is 48%. Grammar usage is the next scoring category of this section, covering 32% portion of the section. The rest 20% of the section is covered by reading comprehension. Let's look at some tips through which you can ace the English language and comprehension section of the SSC CGL exam. Improve your vocabulary. You can improve your vocabulary by using thesaurus, word list and online flashcards. Improve your English grammar. A proper understanding of grammar usage is required for attempting questions like spotting the errors. Improve your reading comprehension skills. In order to crack the reading comprehension part, it is very important that you develop a reading habit. General intelligence and reasoning. This section will test your ability to think and solve problems. The questions asked in this question are mainly brain teasers and can sometimes be quite tricky to answer. As we can see in this pie chart, verbal reasoning covers 66% of the general intelligence and reasoning section. Non-verbal reasoning covers the remaining 34% portion of this section. So let's look at some tips through which you can ace the general intelligence and reasoning section of SSC CGL 2018 exam. Command over concepts. You need to have good command over both verbal and non-verbal topics to score high in this section. Improve your logical reasoning skills. As this section tests candidates' ability to think and solve problems, therefore you will be required to sharpen your logical reasoning and analytical skills. Don't make out of context assumptions. Always remember that reasoning questions are expected to be solved based only on the given data. Don't assume out of context of making any judgments while solving the problem. General awareness and general knowledge. This section is one of the high scoring sections of the SSC CGL exam. It aims at testing the candidates' general awareness and knowledge of current affairs taking place around the world and in India. As we can see in this pie chart, topics from general science cover the maximum portion, that is 40%. The other major category in this section is static GK, which also covers 40% portion of this section. Current affairs and other miscellaneous topics cover the remaining 20% portion of this section. Let's look at some tips through which you can ace the GA and GK section of the SSC CGL 2018 exam. Read to increase knowledge. Read magazines, newspapers, weekly GK blogs, and watch news channels for SSC general knowledge. Create and revise your notes. Instead of rote learning, make notes and mind maps to remember facts and simultaneously revise it frequently. Focus on important topics first. Try to prepare the important topics first in the following order. Last but not the least, keep in mind the following preparation tips for SSC CGL exam. Build a structured study plan. Practice regularly. Practice important topics. Focus on your weak areas. Try different strategies and select the best one. Remember that all of us have different strengths and areas of improvement, and accordingly need to customize the preparation strategy. Hence, as long as you have analyzed the various sections of the exam, you can choose the strategy that works best for you. If you found this video useful, stay tuned to jagranjosh.com for more such informative videos on government exams.